stars, but are they big enough to take their new movie, The Royal Tenenbaums, to #1? Find out next.
And also coming up, we're going to take a look at that forecast. Stay with us.
Rings in the new year with gigantic.
This News Channel update is brought to you by American Family Insurance. All your protection under one roof.
And it's 6:38, 7:38 for our friends in Indiana. We're looking at mostly sunny skies in the forecast today. Great way to end the year. Look for a high of 26 degrees this afternoon, not only in the Champaign-Urbana area, but also in Danville. 28 degrees expected in Indianapolis, 24 in the capital city, 22 in Chicago, and all the way up to 27 degrees down in the St. Louis area. Suncast showing us with maybe a few more clouds than sun, although the official forecast is calling for mostly sunny skies. We'll go the opposite optimistic route and hope for a little more sunshine. 14 degrees, the current temperature at the Vermilion County Airport there at Clarence F. Carter Field, 14 degrees in Hoopeston, 12 in Rantoul, 16 in the Vetersburg, Covington, Crawfordsville area. A little warmer there, also 16 degrees in Paris, and in Mattoon, Charleston, there's our 11-degree temperature reading at Willard, and the Doppler radar showing still a few snowflakes across central Illinois, primarily north of the Springfield area, around Petersburg and around Menard counties, also up into Mason City area, maybe a little south of Morton as it looks right now, maybe even a little south. Degrees, great way to end the year with westerly breezes. And then for tonight, mostly clear conditions all the way down to 5 degrees by early tomorrow morning. Later in the day tomorrow, expect partly sunny skies and around 24. And then looking ahead over the next 5 days, Wednesday we'll see mostly cloudy skies and around 22, 28 for Thursday as things gradually warm up a little bit. By Friday, partly cloudy skies once again and a high of around 30. 30 for Saturday, that's our next chance of any kind of measurable snow. And those overnight lows also warming up from 5 degrees tomorrow morning all the way up to 21 by Saturday. So all things considered, not too bad, kind of a slight warm up here by the end of the week. And temperatures are still below normal for this time of year. But the good news is we're not seeing any massive amounts of snows, at least through Friday.
That's good. I know a lot of people were anticipating, having some snow tonight, and that's a really good news that nobody's going to be driving in bad weather.
That is certainly helpful, and we want to urge everyone to please drive carefully tonight. Don't drink and drive, and as always, don't forget to buckle up. Make it a safe New Year's.
Thanks so much, Doug. Will Smith suits up and puts the gloves on in the new movie Ali. Up next, we'll have a review and tell you if it knocked out the competition. But first, here's a look at your winning lottery numbers.
Ron and Tamara Wegleitner, their farm has been insurance.
Good morning, it is 6:44. Sky starting to brighten up just a little bit, 15 degrees. The current temperature here at News Channel 15. Temperatures, though, ranging from the low to the mid to the upper teens, depending on where you are this morning. In the Champaign-Urbana, Danville, Potomac, Loda, and Newman areas this morning. Well, the much-anticipated film Ali hit the theaters over the weekend with Will Smith taking on the role of the heavyweight boxing champion. Sarah Edwards tells us if he packed a punch as the boxer.
Will Smith takes on the role of a lifetime that has already earned him a Golden Globe nomination. He plays the former heavyweight champion of the world in Ali. It's his undoing.
You want to send me to jail? Fine, you go right ahead. I've been in jail for 400 years. I could be there for 4 or 5 more. But I ain't going no 10,000 miles to help murder and kill other poor people.
For the most part, Smith's performance works despite some lapses into a sing-song pattern that takes away from some of the emotional undercurrents. His real-life wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, turns up the heat as his first dramatic film. Sarah Edwards, NBC News.
And I think she liked that one. The Lord of the Rings keeps its hold over moviegoers for a second straight weekend. Part 1 of the fantasy trilogy held on to the #1 spot at the box office with nearly $37.5 million. Ocean's 11 took second place for the third straight weekend with $17 million. Ali, the movie we just reviewed, was third with $15 million. Americans flocked to movie theaters over the weekend, giving the industry a big finish to another year of record revenue.
I want to see that A Beautiful Mind movie. I heard that was supposed to be really good.
That looks pretty good. I think that will
This isn't out
probably
yet.
bring Ron Howard into the limelight, most certainly. And Will Smith worked hard for that part. I don't think there's
He really
any
did.
doubt
He
about
looks
it.
a lot like him now.
And even if you may or may not be an Ali fan, I think just to see Will Smith's performance might be worthwhile.
Yeah,
and
that's
John
amazing.
Boyd is Howard Cosell.
Yeah, that looks pretty funny.
How incredible is that? Hey, we got a pretty good forecast for you. We'll check it out again coming up.
Also, if your New Year's resolution is to look and feel better, maintaining a healthy body weight may not be as hard as you think. We'll have details coming up.
I am a busy one.
Quick Cast brought to you by the Commercial News.
Good morning. It is 6:50, 7:50 for our friends in Indiana. We're looking at mostly clear skies across much of the region, although some locations could be picking up maybe a few scattered snow flurries. 14 degrees the current temperature at the Vermilion County Airport. It's a chillier 11 at Willard this morning, 18 in Indianapolis. But look at the wind chill. Feels like 11 below zero. So it is a chilly start to the day. Dress for it, most certainly. Try to keep warm. We're looking at mostly sunny skies today. High temperature of 26, all the way down into the single digits, perhaps the coldest night of the year so far.
So it's trying to heat up
2001.
again?
Yeah, I think that would be appropriate. And a high tomorrow around 24 degrees with partly sunny conditions. So not a bad start for the new year.
Not at all.
Just a little cold.
Yeah, a little chilly. Thanks so much. Well, it's time to make that New Year's resolution, and if you're like most of us, welcome back to Sunrise Today, everyone. Here's a look at what's making news headlines. Illini fans traveling to New Orleans offering Americans a better vantage point to view the wreckage of the World Trade Center. A new viewing platform that can hold up to 400 people opened this weekend. Planners call it a place for people to mourn those lost in the attacks. Recently, Drew Barrymore and Tom Green announced their 6-month marriage had come to an end.
And then there's Julie and Benjamin, Jennifer and Puffy, Alec and Kim. The list goes on and on. E! Entertainment Television's Jules Asner has a review of this year's headline-making breakups.
Hollywood couples lead fairy tale lives, but even for the stars
Today.
I'm excited about the what's in and what's out. Hopefully they're talking about fashion.
That should be
It's always
interesting.
fun.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff you would never wear. I don't know why they're
Well, I'm
runway
always
models
out,
wear
so it doesn't matter anyway.
Oh, no, that's not true, Doug.
Sure it is.
Thanks for joining us this morning, everybody. Have a great New Year's Eve.
Happy New Year to you.